Previously on Masks and Martyrs.
Its coming is not long now. It would be more neat if an understanding were to be made with those who walk above.
What kind of understanding?
Services rendered. You have a flash of a vision of your hand holding the knife, and it is rammed into the back of Rufus the Just.
Understood.
June, who is it? What did he tell you? What did he tell you?
It's Erwin von Tepler.
June, listen, I'll let you in on my plans. I mean, I was casing the joint last time we were there.
And you turn and you see Kahlo is just staring at you. I do not think that I trust you, though.
See, it's interesting that you say we're killing Erwin von Tepler, because I'm 99.999% sure that you were lying.
Wait, what?
I'm with Brika. Have you thought about what it's going to do to the city?
That's what people like you and Rufus, your kind of people, are for. That man took everything from me, and he's going to die for it.
Oh my god. I really wish you hadn't said that. And then, flickering out of the thin air, is a half-elf.
Who are you?
Sorry, my name is Hortensia. Pleasure to meet you.
Miss Crow, good. It's been a while.
It has. Sorry.
You know her?
Things have been a little busy since we last talked. Yeah, we met at the Mayhem. It was great. It was a beautiful moment with her and her brother. Reunited at last. Oh, it really tugged my heartstrings. But I can't let you kill Erwin von Tepler.
So I assume that's, like, the thing we were going to talk about, because, I mean, that would have been a good thing to tell me up front, like, you know.
Well, it was sort of a, I didn't want to step in the way of you and your little reunion there, but yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now.
Okay. Well, this is awkward, isn't it?
She's like, and so, just so I'm clear, it's you, Reagan, and, Miss... I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
I'm gonna cast Dimension Door.
Let me pull up this fucking character sheet, because Hortensia Crow is fucking jacked as hell right now. She's been fucking hitting the gym. It's been years since we last saw her. I've fucking updated all those fucking nerd characters, and they're goddamn jacked as hell.
You know what? I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is Counterspell a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Can I cast Counterspell?
You can. You would have to roll a... It is not an instant cancellation, though, because it is not at level... Dimension Door's 4th level. That is...
Oh, shit.
Level.
Okay.
So you
okay.
You can cast it. You would have to roll a check for it. She really wasn't... Hortensia did not want to show her hand. She's been kind of trying to information gather for a while. But,
Monty just wants answers.
Everybody wants answers. Everyone wants answers.
June just wants out.
June just it's getting too hot.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry. So that's a 14.
Okay, so I have to beat a 14.
And I guess that would be intelligence for a wizard?
Yes, for the wizard it would be intelligence, so it's...
Just a straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
Whoa! That's, with the modifier, that's a 19.
Dang.
Okay, so,
You're not going anywhere.
June, what the hell?
Cast invisibility.
June flickers out of view.
Shit, can I counterspell that?
I think that
6 second rule.
Yeah. I think
that's fair.
June gets first actor. It's like first actor here. And June then disappears, and Hortensia sort of rolls her eyes a bit, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is causing so much trouble. Mira, can you find her, please?" And
I'm
then
just booking it, by the way. As soon as she's invisible, she is booking it.
Yeah, Monty was about to tackle the space that she left.
I know, but June, where are you trying to go right now?
Is there a tree line or like
This is a walled compound. The only like exit is through the main gate.
Okay.
Or over a wall, I guess.
Into the house.
Into the house. Okay.
I mean, are we gonna hear the door open?
Probably.
Oh, right. I was thinking the door was open for some reason.
We're not animals. We don't just leave the door open and let the AC run out into the
No,
courtyard.
that's fair. That's totally fair.
We're not paying to heat the outside.
What's everybody's passive perceptions, real quick?
Not very good. But Brika's a
Bad.
16.
June, give me a stealth
Monty's
check with
14.
advantage.
Stealth check with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
This is so intense. And it's great.
Oh, no. That's an 11.
Yes!
Okay,
I guess that's what I get for not being a team player.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, even Reagan gets that one. Her passive perception's 12.
Wow.
yeah, so everybody hears the door open, and, June, you hear Hortensia yell, "Mira, can you find her?" And then as you open the door, you smell just like just the stink of alcohol.
Oh, hey, Mira. I was
And
like,
you
wait,
just
I recognize that name.
and you standing in front of you is someone who's just stretching a small halfling who has two flasks, two like iron flasks like strapped to her thighs, and she has
I'm
like
dead.
hand wraps around her hands, and she goes, "Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I'll just punch where she's supposed to be." And she is going to attempt to make 4 attacks at you in your region. So these will all be at disadvantage.
Is she out in, like, or did she make it into the house?
She got to the door and someone was standing behind the door.
Got it.
June, what's your AC?
14.
Oh man. Oh lord.
I'm very dead.
So can you
You
make
deserve this!
Can you make a Constitution save for me?
Uh-huh. Killed by my own character, kind of. That's a 5. June's luck has run out.
So the fist, this tiny halfling fist just punches you like square in the stomach, and suddenly you just feel your body lock up. And then you hear, "Huh. Yeah, I think I got her." And then you get punched 3 more times, which are all crits. Let me get some damage.
It's a good day.
Okay, so
Sarah, I love you. I want you to know that.
I can't believe you counterspelled me.
Look, Sarah, I have had
10,
the worst luck with counterspell this
15.
entire campaign.
No, it was
18,
fantastic. And
20.
it is absolutely
And I
what June
finally
deserves.
learned it. I learned it off of the half-orc the orc that killed me last time.
You take 40 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and
Sounds like June just got decked.
and then and then you see sort of that halfling sort of just wobble a bit and go, "I think I got her. I think I did." And she sort of, "Oh wait, actually, make another Constitution saving throw for me." You got to actually, you have to make 4 Constitution saving throws to keep invisibility going.
That's a 6. That's a 4.
So,
And that's a 9.
and that's with your Constitution modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So you flicker back into existence. Are you still conscious?
I am still conscious. Barely.
So so Mira's gonna kind of like, "I'm pretty sure. Where are you? Didn't I punch you a lot just now?"
Yeah.
So stunning strike lasts until the until her next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you are stunned through your turn.
Yep.
And you then feel a massive hand on your shoulder. A massive half-orc hand, which then says...
That's my wife!
which then says, yeah, I don't really think you're going anywhere.
Fair enough.
Answers. So
at this point, everybody, I think the rest of the party, considering that y'all want to catch up, you see that over there there is a halfling who smells and looks very drunk.
Oh, Jesus.
And there is a very, buff half-orc female who has a wicked-looking battle axe sort of strapped to her back.
And Hortensia's still here?
Yeah, Hortensia's not letting you out of her sight, Reagan. So we can do either one. We can either do the Hortensia Reagan bit right now, or we can do the June and everyone else bit.
I mean, I'm ready to go when you are, but I don't want to step on anybody else. So, what you guys want to do?
Well, we'll be doing both.
Why don't we edit this like a movie, and we'll cut back to Hortensia and Reagan for a minute.
Yeah, go for it.
Why can't I kill Erwin von Tepler?
Reagan, you know why? What would that solve? What would that fix?
Well, my whole character backstory is kind of built around this revenge quest, and she kind of twitches when she says it. The rest of my family might be alive, but he still destroyed my country, and he still ruined my life, and I'm pretty sure he still killed my dad, and...
Reagan, listen, I understand. Listen, you would not believe...
No, Hortensia, you don't. You don't understand. Hortensia, did you watch your entire country burn and then have someone come over all well-meaning and try to condescend to you, saying that you can't kill the person who made it all, who fucking lit the match? You don't understand, Hortensia, so don't act like you do. Yelling at myself is fun.
I can tell that this is a touchy subject for you.
Yeah, you think?
But Reagan, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't appreciate anyone taking that tone of voice with me. And if you think that Erwin von Tepler is bad, Reagan, you haven't met me yet. Okay? And I want you to know something, Diana. This is the voice of this very powerful bard that you made happen. And so all of these threats are sounding very hollow, but they are not hollow.
No, honestly, they don't sound hollow. They sound like they're coming from the ultimate mom.
Now, Reagan, you don't have to like Erwin von Tepler. You don't. But I came here today to set up a meeting between you and Elaine. To sit down and actually talk about this before you end up killing each other. For your sake, for your family's sake, for Lynn's sake. She's very fond of you, you know, Lynn. Very fond of all of you.
Yeah, she's great. Why does Elaine von Tepler want to talk to me?
Because you put a sword into her, Reagan.
Yeah, usually that means that you don't talk after you stab someone.
Because you saved her daughter, Reagan.
Monty and Brika saved her daughter.
You were there too.
Reagan? You don't
Reagan,
fool
I'm just
me.
in my head is doing the most incredible pout right now.
Reagan, you don't fool me. I know.
No, hold on. I need to know one thing. I don't live here. Why did you come here?
I may have been following you for some time.
Oh,
That's awkward. You didn't hear or see any, not that there's, any, you haven't, read anything that, I've written.
No. Listen.
Okay.
That would be mail fraud.
Listen, one of us has been keeping tabs on each of you three. Let's see, I was following you, Mira was following that little one with the pointy ears. You know,
There's two of those.
She's been following...
Well, again, I guess Brika it's more horns, not ears, huh?
No, Grala's been following Brika, but it's very hard to keep track of her. And then Mira's been following that little one ever since he tried to break into Lynn's room in the middle of the night, which I know people think that's really cute to do, but it is not. It is so creepy.
Okay, but... Okay, let's... Okay, Hortense... I'll make a deal with you. I know that I don't have any bargaining as far as you're concerned, but I promise I won't kill Erwin von Tepler until after I hear what Elaine has to say. And that's all I can promise you, and if that's not enough, kill me now.
I'm not gonna kill you, Reagan. There's only 3 reasons that I kill somebody in this world. And they're good reasons, believe me. They're very good reasons. But I have come to let you know that that's the situation. The sit-down will probably be best served at the masquerade next week. You can come with Mr. Rufus or the Gorings. I noticed you've been cozying up with them, or really anybody you want to go with. I wouldn't recommend Anastasia.
I mean, why would I go with Rufus, right? I mean, that would be weird. I don't live here, and, like, we're just, like, friends. I don't really know him that well.
Make a deception check. I want to see if Hortensia knows this.
Hortensia knows these things.
She knows these things, darling.
She has a woman's intuition.
I do want to point out that the only reason that these characters are now here is because Diana made that one-off joke at the end of it where she was like, I have visions, don't go to Gothic, don't kill the Kayams. That is the only reason these characters are here now, and it is all Diana's fault because of that joke, and I want you all to know that.
My classic goofs.
Because of those
That's
goofs.
so good.
Anyway, what's the 14 get me against Miss Hortensia Crow?
Oh man, you mean against a natural 16? Oh, weird.
Oh,
I
weird.
think she just gets like a little smirk on her face, a little twinkle in her eye, and she just goes, "Oh."
What?
Maybe.
What's that? What are you? Why are you looking at me like that? What is?
Nothing.
What? Does it look like nothing?
She just goes, "Okay. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. You know, if you need help picking something out, just let me know. It's okay."
What? No. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
No. I understand.
I'm making that a t-shirt. Let me off Andrew's
Don't worry. I can keep a secret.
What? There's no secret. What are you? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. So you must be really good at keeping secrets, because even I don't know what you're talking about. So
Okay. You keep telling yourself that, sweetie.
Shut up.
What the hell, your mouth?
Well, this has all been very fun, but let's go make sure the other one who's trying to murder people in broad daylight is been being taken care of, okay?
Yeah, I'm kind of mad at her right now. Can you tell her that? Because I don't tell her I'm not talking to her.
I would never murder someone in broad daylight.
That's an insult to all that I stand for.
I'm a professional.
Hortensia, puts her arm around your shoulder.
Reagan hates it.
Yeah, well, everybody hates their mother, okay?
That's not true.
My mother was a saint. Is a saint.
Still alive.
Yeah, she's
Still alive.
I think. I don't know about my dad, though.
Let's cut back to... everybody else is gathered over around June's, just punched real bad form.
Real bad, y'all. I got 4 hit points.
And so as everyone's kind of gathers around, Mira's sort of just looking you over, kind of just like, how did you? I feel like I really got you, right? I feel like I got how
You got me real good.
Yeah, but good on you standing up after that. Most of the time when I hit people, how many times did I hit you?
You know, I lost count.
Yeah, I did. I did too. Normally I hit him a couple times though. I normally just go down. So that's pretty good. Pretty good, right? Grala knows. You know.
Since you hit me so good, I think I'm just gonna be on my way.
Grala just vice grip on your shoulder. She just goes, I don't think that's really what's going to be happening here.
Oh, good, you got her, because I was gonna cast Hold Person if you didn't. Cool.
Nope, I'm holding the person, don't worry.
Yeah, they're way ahead of you, Monty. Don't worry.
Monty just closes his book.
Brika pats him very gently. Like, that was a good try.
I actually did something cool today. I'm on a roll, so, like, maybe other but cool things can happen.
Kahlo kind of nods at Mira in sort of like a real recognized real moment of like two monks being like, oh you monk? Yeah, I'm monk. Oh, you monk too? Yeah, I'm monk too. It's whatever.
How about those key points, bruh?
Oh yeah, key points. Yeah, I do key. I key up. You know how it is. Whatever.
Sounds like a couple of CrossFit guys.
The grind never stops.
So Brika and Monty, you guys reach over to June, who is currently looks like she got beat up pretty bad, and there is a large half-orc who is just very firm hands on the shoulders.
Don't know who you guys are, but thanks for grabbing her.
Mira just does, like, finger guns at you.
Monty awkwardly finger guns back?
I like this guy. I like this kid. You're a good kid. Anyways, so here's the deal. Spooky disappearing lady. You keep being you kept being like, oh man, I'm gonna murder Erwin von Tepler. I'm like, you can't let you do that. Obviously, it's not like really in the. I mean, like I've known Erwin for. Oh man, Gralla, how long have I known Erwin? And Gralla says 12 years. Oh yeah. 12 years, okay? Disappearo lady, that's like a lot, okay?
That is. I have good news for you then.
What's the good news?
I'm not going to kill Erwin von Tepler.
I said that. Didn't I just say it?
Is Reagan
You
close
said
enough
that!
to
You
hear
called
that?
it! You were right!
I was
You
right.
did. Props,
I'm
Brika.
always right. It's funny how that happens every time.
You really should just listen to Brika more.
Really, I mean, I was listening to Brika.
Wait, who's a Brika?
This is Brika.
Oh, hi.
Monty just like, Monty does the like, ta-da! This is Brika.
Brika waves. Hello.
Mira finger guns back. And she goes, sup, Mira, hops. I'm pretty cool too.
Brika awkwardly finger guns. Yeah. What are these?
Wait, so you're not gonna kill Erwin von Tepler?
No.
Well, isn't that like a whole thing that you were just saying though?
Yes.
So who are you gonna kill?
Who knows?
Who's to say?
You know!
Wow. I don't think I can actually... Yeah, I don't know how to do that. How to get you to say anything. Oh, wait! Hey, Hortensia is a badass fucking magic lady. She can probably make me say something, right? Right, girl? It's like a thing she
Oh
can
shit,
do.
does she have Zone of Truth?
Oh, she does!
You fucking
shit!
know I do! As you see,
Oh, no!
Hortensia and Reagan are walking over.
Oh man, that's not good for Monty. Monty doesn't like Zone of Truth.
Monty, this isn't about you!
Yeah, really.
That's good! Finally, it's not!
Please.
I'm trying to find out your secrets.
Do it, me.
No, my secrets are really easy to discover.
So Hortensia and Reagan at this point are sort of rejoining, and Hortensia's like, alright, so first things first, some introductions are in order. My name is Hortensia, pleasure to meet you. This is my wife, Gralla, and this is Mira. She's kind of like a platonic member of a throuple, if that makes any sense.
I'm guessing these are all characters that the three of you have
Yeah, this
played.
is from our bachelorette party after we got married.
The post-wedding
hilarious.
bachelorette party D&D game.
Oh
I was
my
Hortensia, which is why she sounds like Linda Belcher.
God.
And Julia
Yeah,
was Gralla. Yeah.
Yes. And Sarah was Mira.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Y'all played yourselves! Literally!
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I think I have all of your names already, but that is Brika Cha, Montague Pensmith, let's see. Reagan we all know that I know Reagan. We go way back. I had a vision once. It was a whole thing. Anyways, but I don't think that I know you. Miss...
Oh, that's June.
June. June.
So she says.
Now, June, why is it that you want to kill Erwin von Templer so badly? I had a whole conversation with Reagan. We've already sorted it out. It's great. It's going to be a great sit-down.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
A sit down?
Well, no, we were standing, but...
So, June,
Talk later, Monty.
why do you want to kill Erwin von Templer? Dish.
Why does anyone want to kill Varun von Templer?
I have reasons.
I mean, there's lots of reasons to kill everybody, I suppose, but they're never really a good one. You know, there's only 3 reasons to kill anybody in this world, and those are good
What are they?
reasons. That would be telling, wouldn't it?
It would. I'm glad you understand.
Oh, I see. You get it. You know. She's like me, you know. We both have a flair for the dramatic, you know. We both sort of keep people on our toes. We're both tricky. I know. Don't worry.
I am wildly uncomfortable. Monty has never had a mother, so, like, this is weird.
Reagan has 2 moms now.
So. I think that we should be a little honest with each other here. Sorry, what was your name again? Anybody? Does she have a name? So it's June, right? You said his name
Yeah,
was
it's
June?
June.
Right. June, can I call you June? I'm going to call you June. June, can we be honest with each other for a moment? And you can tell me. It's just us. Just you and me.
And these 6 other people standing
Our
next to
6
us.
closest friends.
Oh, they're not even... Oh, come on. Gralla won't say anything. Nero won't remember any of this. You know, I can just... And everyone else, I can just modify the memories later if I need to.
Wait, hold on.
Hmm?
That's not cool. No, we don't do that around here.
She's not gonna do it if there's not a good reason, probably. If there were, she would have done it to me by now. Would have made her life a lot easier.
It's true. Oh my god, it would have been... I mean, granted, your memories are, like, really old, and it's, like, very difficult to move them around and modify them, but, you know, I would have figured it out, probably. I'm pretty smart. So, June, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the way of I cast a spell over and over again until I get through that little head of yours. And then she boops you right on the nose. Alright. Zone of Truth time! She's gonna cast Zone of Truth. Everyone make a Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw? I've never done that.
Yeah, y'all gotta be at an 18!
Oh, shit.
18 charisma?
Yeah.
Reagan blurts out, I think I like Rufus!
I haven't actually cast it yet, sweetie.
Fuck!
Okay, I did not beat it.
So, who beat it? Anybody beat an 18 on a Charisma saving throw?
Brika beat it.
Of course she did! Monty, what was yours?
A natural 1.
Oh no!
Alright. So she says, so, June. June. Why do you want to kill Owen von Templer?
June looks like she's thinking.
Sounds like it too. But it's a breakfast cereal.
I have my reasons.
Yeah, but are they good reasons?
Who defines good?
She knows the dance. You know the dance. I get it. Hey, listen. I know. I get it. Okay. Alright. So if we're gonna be like that, if we're gonna dance around it, what's your name?
You can call me June.
That's not your name, is it?
It's what you can call me.
Okay. We're shaping it up.
Somebody's been under this spell before. Somebody knows the rules.
She does. Okay, June.
What is your favorite color?
I don't have one.
Who are we killing, June?
I mean, that's kind of a...
Who did the fishman tell you to kill, June?
The problem with this spell, Reagan, is that...
Let her answer.
No. I mean, she won't answer because she doesn't have to. The spell doesn't compel you to say the truth.
Yeah, keep giving her pointers. Hey, June, who did the fishman tell you to kill?
I'm not saying anything she doesn't already know. Unless somebody were to suggest that, compel her magically to speak, then she would have to tell the truth.
June, who did the fishman tell us to kill?
He didn't tell us to kill anyone.
Who did he tell you to kill?
A person.
Which person?
A person.
All right. New plan, everybody. If anybody has any last deep, dark secrets they want to dish, do it now.
No, I really super don't
My
want to
life's
do that.
already
Let's
ruined,
not.
so, whatever.
All right, there we go. I like that optimism. So, here's the thing, June. I wanted to do this and, leave you with a scrap of dignity, one professional to another. You know how it is. But, well, right now, it's not exactly about saving face, is it? Right now, it's about getting the information. So,
Listen.
yes?
The whole reason you're here is because you don't want us to kill Erwin von Tepler, right?
That is very true.
Okay. We're not going to kill Erwin von Tepler.
Can't believe you fucking lied to me, June. Who the fuck are we? Who did? Whatever. It's fine. I don't care.
June, here's the thing. There was a fourth person that day when Lynn von Tepler got saved. I know these things. I asked around, and I'm very persuasive. There was a fourth person, wasn't there, June? So my thinking here is, why exactly is little Miss, all this? Why are you involved with the von Teplers? Why did you help Lynn? You can answer now, and you can be honest, and you can answer the rest of my questions. Or this can get a lot worse for you.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna do torture, right?
No!
I think they're gonna do torture.
I don't need to torture you.
Okay. Well, this identity is shot anyway. So yes, I was there on that day.
Why did you help Lynn?
I believe she has a great future.
She does. She's a great kid.
Yeah, I
She's
like
so
her too.
sweet. So, they keep saying something about a fish man.
Yeah, there was a
about?
fishman, and he told June whatever her name is to kill somebody, and she won't tell us who, and I'm... Mom!
Okay. June, who do you work for?
Myself.
How did you come to know Lynn von Tepler?
I was her tutor for a year or so.
Oh.
Wait a second. Is that enough information for Monty to start to put that together?
Lynn definitely mentioned Wisteria, her favorite tutor.
Yeah. Wait a second. Is your name Wisteria?
You can call me that.
It's like, well, no, technically. I have many names.
So there was a Wisteria who worked for the Von Teplers, tutored Lynn. She vanished in the midst of that attack not too long ago. What was that about? Because Lynn would be very sad to hear if someone that she really cared about had died and been replaced by a professional, if you would.
I see. Well, Lynn doesn't have to worry about that.
Okay, that's true. June, I can respect the professional. I really can. Back before I got, a little more clout, a little more, a little more acceptable by the higher-ups in the world, I was a lot like you,
I can tell.
Yeah. We always recognize our own, don't we? Now, here's the thing. If you were just somebody, that'd be one thing. But I've known the Von Templars for a very long time. Very long time, you know? And part of that friendship means that we protect them sometimes. From themselves, for others from them, and them from others. There's a lot of people in this city right now. It's a very tense time, you know, with the election, with the murders, with lord and ladies and all that. I think it got to be a bit of a headache. Especially with this young Rufus chap showing up. You know, granted, he seems like a nice boy. She goes and gives Reagan a very obvious, like...
What is that
Spoiling.
supposed to mean?
She's so mad.
But there's always been those in the shadows moving things around. When I was younger, we were often the ones who were at their beck and call. It wasn't good. So we changed that. There are still a couple left, you know. But we did a good job of dragging things into the light. And we made some tough calls back in those days. And I don't exactly like seeing someone who I don't know where they stand. Does that make sense? Wisteria? Can I call you Wisteria?
You can. And yes, I understand. I wish the Von Templars no harm.
Who are you going to hurt, Wisteria?
I mean, you know, probably everyone I meet at some point.
I mean, yeah.
You've
no.
already hurt me! No, she didn't say that.
There you go. See?
Wisteria, here's how this is gonna happen. We're gonna leave. Me, Mira, Grala. We're gonna leave soon. You know, done what we have to do. Well, we have a less order of business, but that can happen after. But you have to understand something, Wisteria. I know you now. I know your face, and I don't mean what you're wearing there. I know who you are. I know that there's someone out there who is trying to pull strings. Trying to make people dance to a tune. And I can find you. I can find you very, very easily.
Yikes.
Because, and she pulls out a knife. We're going to take... This is how it's going to happen. Alright? I need a finger or a toe. I know, it's gross, I know. You can do it yourself. It's fine. It's fine. But that's how we're gonna keep tabs on you. You know? That's how we're gonna make sure that you're not off doing something too disruptive. That's how the magic works, you know? I don't like it. It's very gross, but, you know, it's the best way to get it started.
Is there any other way?
If you want to let her run around the city without any tabs, without anybody able to find her, really, I guess we could do that. But I guess my question for you, Mr. Montague Pensmith... Oh, yes, I forgot all about you.
Oh, no.
I'm guessing that wouldn't be good for this city. So my question is, do any of you trust her?
No, I mean, if you need someone to take off a finger, I'll do it. I don't give a shit.
No, but it's not right.
I know.
Surely there's another way to do this.
What would you recommend? I'm open to entertaining counter proposals.
You're welcome to keep tabs on me. I'll even check in.
All right. How do I know that you're being honest right now, though?
Is the Zone of Truth still up?
Technically, yeah. But, you know, you're smart. Tabs can mean a lot of things. Wordplay's important. I do need some insurance. You understand.
What kind of assurance would satisfy you?
What can you offer? Information is one thing, something that could hurt you badly. The finger or toe, obviously. But there's other ways. Older ways. You know the kind.
What if I just leave Hintilla? You know, get out of your hair, I won't be here to disrupt things.
Would you leave?
Yes.
For how long?
A year.
A year?
But the problem is, where would you go after that? Because if you leave Hintilla, there are other places that you could go. And you know things from Hintilla, I think. That would be very...
I mean, at this point you might as well just kill me then.
No, we can't do that.
Well,
No, we can't do that.
If I'm such a danger wherever I am, whatever I know, whatever knowledge is in this head of mine, you might as well just kill me.
no. That's the other thing you learn, being in this city long enough. You figure out when people can be useful.
Miss Hortensia,
Yes.
as I am still required to speak truthfully, believe me when I say my only motivation in pulling the strings is to make Hintilla a better place.
I like that. I like that a lot. Here's what we're gonna do. She reaches into a pocket and she pulls out a what looks to be like a small wooden screw almost. And she says, "You know, being half elven, I know, I don't even look it, but I am. I have some elven in me. Being elven comes with certain baggage, as I'm sure you've noticed in this world. It's not very kind to elves. Montague, you know that. I'm sure you do."
Monty's, like, just trying to make himself small in the corner.
But there are certain, perks to it. This is called it doesn't really have a great translation, but this is called a binding screw. It's very simple. What it does is, when it is placed into someone by their own volition, it takes hold there. And the promise that is made cannot be broken. It's less messy than the finger with the toe, but it is a little more permanent. I have to release you from it once we've established some trust.
What is the promise?
The promise is that once a week, you meet with me. We sit down, we have tea or something, in a great little cafe. Maybe Growler will be there, maybe Mirror will. You can bring people if you want, it's fine. And you're going to tell me exactly what you're going to do for the next week. Every plan you have, everything cooking around that little noggin of yours. And then we're going to part ways. Now, this is something that has to be entered into willingly. It's a choice you're making. That's the thing with real power. It has to be given willingly.
Done.
All right. She holds out the screw, and she says, "Hold out your palm."
Can I choose where it goes?
I mean, you can.
Fashionable earring.
That's not a bad thought. I'm assuming it is visible once it's placed in the body.
Yeah. Depending on how thin it is, it won't stick out or something. You have a little something there.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a little bit awkward, and I might want a little bit of privacy.
Well, I'm gonna stay here to make sure it actually happens.
That's fine.
Grala, well, she's gonna stay here to, keep the whole vice grip on you.
Monty has turned bright red and is looking for an exit.
Everybody else outside, come on. Give her a minute. Mira sort of just stumbles out.
But no, I'm going with, inner thigh.
Okay, sure.
Something, an area that is probably not going to show no matter what she's wearing, or...
Yeah, I imagine everybody leaves and you do that. We're not going to go into the...
Oh, that's just horrifying, though. Is it painful? I mean, I imagine
Probably.
It's painful. The wooden screw.
I'm not... This is like a thing in this world, but I'm also not super... I'm not super comfortable being oh yeah, and then it, I don't want to... narrate horrific graphic pain.
Oh god, no. No.
I'm comfortable being this is where you're putting it. Man, that sucked. That was terrible.
Hey, so before we dip out, can Reagan ask one more thing?
Sure.
And so I want to preface, this is based solely on her current state of mind and paranoia, but now that we know Erwin von Tepler is not the target, I think Reagan wants to just ask point blank if it is Rufus. If that's not kosher, that's fine. But just given her current thought process,
I think Rufus is on her mind currently. I think that's fair.
I just wanted to clear with Sarah that was chill, and that doesn't feel like metagaming to her, since again it's based on her.
I mean, that was Monty's initial theory too, so I'm all for it. But...
Yeah, and it's just based on her current thoughts.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay, so Reagan's gonna turn to June and just point blank say, June, did the fish monster ask us to kill Rufus?
No. And I will justify that out of character right now.
Oh, fuck. I was did I say somebody else? I was really confident in that.
No, you're good. And you can tell me if this is not okay.
No, shoot.
But, we were not told to kill anyone.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit! God. Oh my god! That's so good! That's
really good. Because there was no vision of we, just of June.
Damn! That is
so fucking good.
I'll leave it to Andrew, because that's a narrow line, but...
I think we've been playing fast and loose enough with it that, I think we've been fast and loose enough, with how that kind of plays out. I think here's how this is gonna go. Everybody leaves. Kahlo lingers. And he walks up to you, June, Wisteria. And he says, only Hortensia and Grala are there at this point. And he says,
It was Rufus, wasn't it? You wouldn't lie if it wasn't. You wouldn't have tried to lie so much.
June just shrugs. There are a lot of reasons to lie.
There are. But that is the one that I think is the truth. Rika was not the only one who knew that you were lying.
You're sharper than you seem.
No, I am a bird.
Fair.
I will say this, though. This is a truthful place. Rufus does not watch his back. He is without guile in many ways. I respect that about him. I have no such compunctions. Where I am from, we move differently. And there are at least two of us who, should you ever come close to Rufus, should your hand be near a belt, a dagger, something hidden, I will find you. I will be there before it is out of the sheath. And I will have your throat broken in my hands. Know this. I do not see a reason to lie most of the time. Any of the time, really. And even here, this is the truth. Should that dagger come close to him, from your hand or any other, you will not live. I will see to it. Delia will see to it. Tali will see to it. Understand?
Understood.
That is good. Now put this strange wooden screw into yourself. And he turns and walks away.
Thanks, Gallo.
He exits, and Hortensia says, "That was so much more succinct than me. Wow. Look at him. What was his name? That was the bird? You get birds of a feather? Oh, you see that? You see that? I'm a pro.
Oh my god.
A little
Oh
joke.
my god. Creation. Oh
It's
god, Diana, I hate you.
Hello, friends. Thank you so much for coming to this week's episode of Masks and Martyrs, the final episode in the Odd Overtures arc. If you made it this far, congratulations. The password is noodles. This is your producer, Diana, and I have some housekeeping to take care of. So first of all, if you are enjoying the show, we would love it if you shared us with a friend or on one of your social media. You can tag us with the hashtag Masks and Martyrs. Or you can leave us a review. I know I mentioned the last couple weeks that we've been popping off in the numbers, and then this week it was like, hey Diana, you've been talking about that? That's not true anymore. And we just plummeted back down to our normal, so that's fine if it was just a temporary spike. But if you guys want to get the word out, we still really appreciate it. So definitely share us with a friend. If you haven't reviewed us, go ahead and leave us a rating. We really appreciate it. By the way, since this is the last episode of Odd Overtures, the next episode will be a Behind the Mask with me and Andrew. We will be answering your questions, so if you have not sent those to us yet, you can send them to us on Twitter, at Masks and Martyrs. You can send them to us by email at masksandmartyrspodcast@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description also. You can DM me, Diane Apocalypse, wherever you talk to me. You can be in our Discord server and send us questions there, and we will answer them on the air. I guess it's not really on the air, because it's the internet. Well, if you're using Wi-Fi, maybe it's the air. Anyway, so definitely send us your questions for that, so we have material to do an episode, and if not, Andrew and I will just sit here and talk about our feelings. Oh, by the way, just a reminder, we have an Etsy shop now. It is etsy.com/shop/masksandmartyrs. And we have a really fun product lineup. Katie has designed a Christmas sweater. We've got stickers, we've got t-shirts, we've got hats even. So check that out at etsy.com/masksandmartyrs. This week, again, we are affiliated with Dinnerly. We do get kickbacks from this arrangement, just as a full disclosure, but I do use Dinnerly. I'm waiting on a box right now. It should be here in a couple minutes. And they are half the price of the standard meal kit. They are super simple and super easy. You get 3 meals for, I think it's $40 a box, but with our code, you can get $10 off. It's not a code, it's a link. If you go to bit.ly/dinnerlymasks, you get $10 off your first order, and it really, really helps us out, gives us money to continue making this podcast and hosting it, and overall just helps us keep making cool stuff for you guys and lets us know that you want us to keep making it. So if you happen to need food, go over to bit.ly/dinnerlymasks and get $10 off your first box. Just as a heads up, next week is Thanksgiving here in the United States, and we will be taking the week off. We also, in general, might just be taking off weeks between arcs in the future, because doing the weekly release schedule is a lot for us, and I've been told by some of our longtime fans that it is a little harder to keep up with in this format. People are starting to fall behind. So use next week as a chance to catch up. Come join us on the Discord, send us your questions for Behind the Mask, and, we'll have a wonderful holiday season here with Masks and Martyrs. We're totally Christmassy. Yeah. Fun for the whole family. Last but not least are the music credits. Our intro music is Threads of Fate by Thomas Hart and Diana Paparosi. The mid-roll is Kevin MacLeod's Dreamlike. And since this is an arc end, our ending theme is Julia Heslin and Diana Paparosi's Times Like These. Oh, one last thing before I send you guys back into the episode. The audio for my second half of this recording was lost way back in the day, so it was re-recorded, which is why you'll notice there is a difference in the audio quality. I just wanted to, full disclosure, since we are an actual play podcast, that audio was re-recorded. I believe we have reconstructed it very faithfully, so I hope you will excuse us. With that, I'm going to let you guys get back into the episode. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Hortensia.
Yeah.
I think you can agree that I have been most accommodating.
Well, once we had your caption beaten up a lot, but yeah.
Still counts. You seem like a woman who knows a lot of things and is very good at finding out things that they're not supposed to know.
Flattery gets you everywhere, but yeah, it's true.
I want to ask a favor of you.
Okay, I'm game to hear it.
I will cooperate with you because I believe that my motives here in the city are honorable. And I think when we've had time to talk over coffee, you will see that too. And I can respect your superior skill. I would like you, if you can, to find out my true identity. Because I don't know it.
How much do you remember?
What a twist!
Nothing from before I was, well, I don't know how old. A young adult.
What was the first thing you remember?
The first thing I remember, I was outside a house. I don't know how I got there. I don't know whose house it was. I knocked on the door, and the person who answered took me in. And they were part of the Face Stealers.
Oh.
So
Well,
was I at that point, after that.
this person, what was the name they gave you? Well, the name that they gave you and the name that they gave to you for themselves, I should say.
The name... Their name. It was Alroy. They called me Anne. Something simple, easy to remember.
All right. Well, Anne, or Wisteria, or June, whatever it is you want to be called. I think that's a perfectly reasonable agreement. I'll find him. And I'll find out who you were.
Thank you.
Well, this has all been a very exciting day, hasn't it? I mean,
That's
oh
a word
my
for it.
God, like what a crazy day, you know?
Yep.
Everyone's trying to kill each other, and of course I show up and I talk everyone down from the edge.
Pretty impressive.
I know. All right, we're all done in here. She's got the thing in her. It was super gross, but it's fine now. Hortensia opens the door and she says, "Oh, right, before we go, the last bit of what's it called? Rufus has already gotten his, but Mr. Montague Pensmouth,
Yes, ma'am.
I formally present you with your invitation to the Von Tempel's masquerade next week. Maybe it's masquerade. I don't know. They always change
Masquerade.
it out. Okay. If you want to
Pretty
call
sure.
it that. If you want to call it that. I like masquerade. Sounds fancier.
Oh my god.
So,
Somebody save me from Hortensia.
So, you're gonna have to be going. If you need a little bit of help, getting all, finding some clothes, you can let me know. I'm not hard to find. I like to think I've got a big personality. They always said. Wisteria, I'll be in touch about lunch. Something. I'm thinking something. Maybe something from like the Bruton Wall. They have like a very interesting cuisine. It's mostly oil and cold things, but it's got a little kick to it.
Sounds lovely.
Reagan, you're gonna wanna, like I said, you're gonna wanna come to the masquerade. We're gonna, we'll have a sit down. It'll be great.
Oh, so Monty gets an invitation and I have to come as a +1. And she wants to meet with me specifically. Sure, okay. I see how it is. It's
Reagan.
No, it's fine.
Reagan. It would look very bad for her if she invited someone who stabbed her. That'd be a very strange thing to do, wouldn't it? Now, if you show up, then it's a whole gossip thing, it's like, oh, look who showed up, that lady who stabbed Elaine. Oh my god, who is that? Oh, look at that great outfit Hortensia picked out for her. It's a whole thing. It's a whole narrative. I have some ideas. I have a
Cynthia
lot of
Goring
ideas.
invited? Sorry, I was laughing so hard. Was Cynthia Goring invited?
Oh, of course. I mean, listen, the Von Tempels and the
There's your
Gorings hate each other a lot. But, you still got to invite them to the masquerade. Like, come on. How's it gonna
So
work?
there's your in, Reagan.
I mean, it would look bad for my sister, too, if she shows up with the girl who stabbed Elaine von Templer, so, like, that's kind of
Come
a
on.
thing.
This is the first time I have ever seen you concerned with the affairs of politeness and nobility.
I mean, it's not about politeness, it's about, me trying to murder... Anyway, it's fine. Monty has an invitation, I'm sure you have +1s, and Rufus is going too. I mean, I'll figure it out, it's fine. I'll find my own way, it's fine, whatever, Elaine, it's cool, it's fine.
So, we're gonna go. June, you can have a conversation with them if you want or whatever it is. You all have to hash that out. Fine. But we're all good here on my end. If we run into any issues, again, let me know. Here's my card. And she flicks a card to each of you with her address. And there is it's like, think like the American Psycho, very tasteful, printed cards that then just have an artist's rendition of her, Grala, and Mira.
Yeah, okay, whatever, I might come get your help picking out clothes or something. I don't know what the fuck to wear to these things.
And then she turns and says, "Wait, where's Gregorius? Where's Gregorius?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Mira, where is Gregorius?" He goes, "Oh, I don't know. I was trying to punch invisible people, She's like, "Oh my god. I'm sorry. If you see an old man wandering around with a wizard hat, just send him my way. He's getting to be that age, and you know how it is when they're that age, It's like he gets a little confused, but, he's part of the family, kind of, so, we gotta keep an eye on him."
Okay.
I am deeply uncomfortable with everything happening right now.
Montague, don't worry about it. I mean, listen. I'll leave you with this little tidbit, little sprinkle. There's someone who's very excited to see you at the masquerade. She hasn't seen you in a while.
Yeah, no kidding.
She gets this big ol' smile on her face whenever she talks to you. It's so cute.
It's really her
Monty
only flaw.
is just bright red.
Oh, damn!
It's okay.
I can't believe Monty's fucking
Monty
dead.
Pensmith.
Honey falls down dead.
Look, after that counterspell, she really...
Yeah, she's gotta get the daggers in right now.
It's fair. Monty's just Monty kind of looks at her. It's that's fair.
Hortensia is going to, tap you on the forehead with 2 fingers and go, hey! Girls like confidence. Okay?
Ah!
I mean, honestly, how do you think I landed a babe like Grala? Confidence.
Oh, God!
Grala just kind of rolls her eyes and and we're gonna leave now. That's the point where she's like, oh no, but we haven't, there's a whole story. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you about it later. It's a great story. And she's like, come on, we're leaving. And Grala, puts an arm around Hortensia and starts, steering her away.
That's the way.
Mira kind of, looks after them, looks at you all, and she's like, don't, and she walks away.
I'm so confused.
So,
Well, I think I owe you all some payment for your assistance today.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I will toss them each 1 copper coin,
Oh!
and then I will cast invisibility immediately and book it out of there.
fuck yeah!
Damn you, June!
Wisteria, as you are exiting, the gate opens, and you see a few familiar faces are making their way back. There is a goblin who has a sack full of bricks. There is a human with armor and a sword, sort of a raspy voice. There is an elf with sort of blue tattoos all over her arms and up her cheeks and neck. There is an orc with a backpack and a little hand crossbow that he is in a cute little holster. And then there is the swashbuckler, Delia Quickstep,
and Rufus the Just. They're all coming in. They look like they've had a bit of a day. A little beaten up, but all, coming in. And Malus Marcus, the self-proclaimed Castellan, has pushed the doors open, and he is, saying, is giving his normal, rattling off his greeting to them. What do you do, Asteria?
I will pass by close to Rufus and whisper, "Reagan has a crush on you," and then run.
Oh my god, that's so much better than the alternative.
That's so much better than killing him. That is, oh my god.
I can't believe Reagan Kayam is fucking dead.
Oh, Wisteria fucking absconds into the night. Get fucked, nerds. Fucking dead out. Her name is Sprite Pepsi, and she's a kid just like you. Snacks.
Agent of Chaos.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I mean, I was like, okay, ultimate Agent of Chaos mood would be to stab him in the yard right there. But
I did consider it.
This is so much better from every comedic angle. So, Rufus, he just goes, wait, what? Huh? What? Wait, whoa, who said that? Right? What? And everyone kind of looks at him, they're just what? He's like, Huh. And then they keep walking as Malus Marcus continues to rattle off his pronouncements of, the Lord of the House has returned, all these things, which Rufus is, of course, trying to, make him stop saying. And then they see you, and then they see y'all. And there's kind of this moment of two groups who just been through something, seeing each other.
Finger guns.
Who's most likely to finger guns you back? Delia. Delia 100%.
Hey, Delia! Hey.
Delia just like one finger, just like, hey there, little dude. How are you doing?
Bad.
Well, come on, let's get a drink in you. We'll talk about it. Come on. And she puts a hand on your shoulder and leads you in. Delia's cool. Delia's like the cool sister. She's like everybody's coolest sister.
Oh, we don't know Delia really well. I was thinking it was.
You've gotten to know Delia. Like you haven't had an adventure with her, but Delia is
Yeah, no, I was thinking of our friend from the Masked Maiden.
Tamsin?
His name is
Tamsin.
Tamsin.
No. Tamsin is a.
Yeah, I was like, this is oddly social for Tamsin.
Everybody kind of files in after, and Rufus lingers. And he's like, "Hey, there, Reagan. How are you doing?"
Oh, I'm good. Kahlo, I found Rufus.
I have found him.
Oh, good.
Hey, Kahlo. Can we get a minute? Get a minute? He's like, okay. He stands there, alone, just us. Oh, yes. And then he just runs up. He just runs up the wall and just climbs up the wall onto the rooftop and disappears.
I love him.
He's like, that fucking bird is so weird. How's the Goring place?
It's fine. It's good.
Good.
Where you been all day? I mean, Kahlo was worried about you.
Oh, there was a kidnapping going on. We had to kind of go in and handle it.
Oh, sounds dangerous.
Yeah, well, somebody's gotta do. What brings you here?
Oh yeah, I was just checking up on everybody. Haven't seen you guys since the Goring dinner a couple days ago, and Kahlo couldn't find you, and he was worried, so I figured I'd help him out. And
oh yeah. Sorry about.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I mean, glad you're back, glad you're safe, and it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Hey, are you going to the masquerade next? Are you going to that?
Yeah, I'm going. I have to meet up with somebody there, so I am.
Cool. That's good. I mean, you should go. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I mean, maybe I'll see you there. We can hang out, or
Yeah. That'd be good.
Ask her out.
That'd be really good. I don't do great at those, but
Yeah, I don't really do great at these things either.
yeah, we can I guess we could like not do great together or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool if you want to hang out. I do have to spend some time with my sister. 'Cause I'm her bodyguard and all.
Oh well, I mean, that makes
Yeah, but I mean I'll definitely see you there. I mean I don't have to be with her all night nonstop.
Well, if you get a minute away from that, I know you gotta stick with your sister. But it's just I guess I'm not good at these things, but I do a little better when you're there. So it's good to know.
Oh well, I'm glad I can help. I mean, and this is probably a dumb idea, but I technically am not invited. I do have to go, but I was going to go with my sister or Monty. But I mean, if you needed help or anything, I could just go with you and we could go together and I could, help you figure out talking to nobles a bit ahead of time since I have, just that solid C- in finishing school. We could, I mean, if you want, we could go together. I mean, it's stupid. We don't have to go together. We totally, it's stupid. Forget I brought it up.
I mean, if you think it's stupid,
No!
we won't have. We don't.
No, I mean, I don't think going with you is stupid, but like maybe you going with me would be. I think we should go together.
Same. So let's do that.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it's a date.
Yeah, it is.
It's a date.
Yeah.
It's a date. It's a
Cool.
date.
You want to go see what they're all doing there?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
So Rufus and Reagan walk in, both still being supremely awkward, as they both walk in after everyone else, as different threads begin to weave themselves together to meet at the Von Templar masquerade. A faceless woman who is traversing the streets alone, not sure of who she is or what comes next. A half-elven wizard, desperately running away from the past and hopefully to a better future. A quizzical kobold who has found herself in rather unusual company of late, and a human fighter who is perhaps about to have the most awkward first date in history. But as we draw back from this small scene that played out over the course of today to the wider city, which has also played host to any number of stories and tales, someone enters the city. Someone comes in, and they are bringing a young child, no older than 10. And they are running from something. And the person watching them watches them through silver eyes. And then Rufus says, "Where's my fucking milk?"
Oh, hey, you're out of milk.
The waves still crash, the night still falls, the hearts still break. Despite it all, the world still turns, the wounds still ache, and still we give, and still we take, and still we try to make a change. And is the key, but who's to